welcome back to another video. I just wanted to discuss something that's been in the news, and an 8-year-old girl was murdered. So she was kidnapped from her school, and then her throat was slashed. She was thrown from a vehicle maybe about an hour away from where her school is. This shows how much change has taken place in our society. Like, gone are the days when kids were spared, when kids were not a part of the problem. Like, they weren't a part of the war that's going on, whether it's the war between police and criminals or between criminals and criminals. Like, kids used to be spared. Like, they're no longer spared. Like, what could an 8-year-old have done for her to be murdered in the way that she was murdered? Her throat was slashed. She was thrown from the vehicle. Like, it's like they wanted to kill her, but they didn't want her to die in their possession. They didn't want to watch her die, if you get what I mean. Like, in Jamaica, we have a saying that says, if you can't catch quackle, catch a shot. And it translates to mean that, listen, if you cannot find the person that has offended you, you can use a family member. You should take it out on a family member. And that is something that we as a society need to change. Because if it is that you have not wronged someone, then you should not be punished for someone else's wrongdoing. And I've always said this: I do not want to be anybody's shot. I do not want to be nobody's shot. Me not care. I do not care what my parents have done, what my siblings has done. I do not want to be nobody's shot, and I don't want anybody or any of my kids to be anybody's shot either. They're not my shot. If you and I have something, find me, take it out on me, kill me. You don't need to kill my kids. And I can just imagine how this little girl parents must have felt when they heard what happened. Because I get to understand that her father is a police officer. And best believe that everybody is going to be blaming her father. They're going to say, what did the father do? More than likely, nobody's going to say, what did the mother do? It's going to be, what did the father do? Because the father is a police officer. And it's sad, because if it is that he's carrying out his job and his duties, his family should not be punished for it. His family should not be the one that is being hurt because he's a police officer. Like, society has gone to the dogs, or Jamaica has gone to the dogs. Listen, dogs have more rights out here, have more privilege out here than us as human beings. How could you kill an 8-year-old girl? She hasn't even started living yet. Like, she's probably in grade 2 or grade 3. She just started go school. She just started taste a little bit of life. Just start. How can you kill her? Can you imagine how she cried for her parents or for her mother when her throat was being slashed? Can you imagine? Like, get home. And nobody, I wasn't targeted for rape, I wasn't targeted for kidnapping, and I wasn't targeted for murder. Like, I could walk from the bus stop straight home without anybody troubling me. The most you'll see is two people on the road, and you say good afternoon, they say good afternoon, and you're gone. Nobody targeted me for it. And I'm not saying that I used to walk in group. I didn't used to walk in group. It used to be me and my little sister alone. I was the eldest, and we did that since I was 8 years old, and she was 4 years old. We used to do that walk. Ouch, it was bad. Nobody targeted us. Why is it that kids nowadays can't go to school and just be happy and just live normal lives? And us as parents, we need to prepare our kids for these kind of situations. Mentally, we need to prepare them. Listen, for me, for my kids, X person is only allowed to pick you up. It's me, daddy. If someone else is gonna pick you up, a call is made to the security, to the school, to the teacher. Everybody knows that I am not going to pick you up today. Now this person is gonna pick you up. A copy of the person's ID is sent to the security. So when you go to pick up my child, you have to present your ID, the same ID that I sent. But my kids go to private school. Our system in Jamaica is not set up to protect our kids. It's not set up to protect our children. Why is it that a child is going to primary school and somebody, any random person can come and pick them up? If you look into the same system at prep schools, no. It's a list of persons that can pick them up. And you have to confirm on the day that somebody other than the parents is coming to pick them up that that person is coming, unless you have a specific driver that picks them up every single day. We need to prepare our kids. Tell your child, listen, mommy is not coming to pick you up today. Uncle this is going to come and pick you up. Auntie that is going to come and pick you up. I am going to tell the security, I'm going to tell your teacher that somebody else is going to pick you up. Prepare our kids for what is happening in society. We need to prepare them because it's not going to get any better. Best believe it's not getting any better. It's going to get worse. It's going to be the norm for people to take kids and kill them. Because that's the projection. If they not take them, rape them, they might take them, kill them. I don't know, like, it makes you afraid to have kids. And if you've already had kids, it makes you afraid to grow them in this society. It makes you want to take them out of this society. It shouldn't be a, what you call it, a reaction where security cameras are being placed at the gates of school. It shouldn't be a reaction. That should have been something that's already in place. Granted, I don't know if private school have that, but I do believe that private school has better security policies. It should be that all primary, if it's even one security camera at the gate, if you have two gates. We need to prepare our kids for this, because it's like a war against children. There's a war out against children, and they are not prepared. We have to grow them up early, because somebody might kill them or somebody might rape them. We have to grow them up early, so you have to tell them about certain things from early. You cannot protect your children and protect their innocence anymore. Listen, guys, we live in a hostile world. war on war, conflict after conflict. There is no peace. It doesn't matter where you live. Prepare your children, because it might happen to you or to somebody you know. Thank you so much for watching this video. Have a good day.